Hello. How's it going, guys? I think I have finally figured it out. I think I have finally set up hotkeys successfully, so I can switch flawlessly between scenes. I'm so excited. Look, it's so easy. I don't even have to look away anymore. I can literally just stay right here and know that it's going in the right direction. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. I'm very, very excited because I thought I needed a stream deck for that, but nope, I do not. Just need to do some cool little keyboard shortcuts on buttons that I likely have never pressed in my life up until this point. So yeah, you know what? In retrospect, I probably should have been using like the F1, F2 keys and all that stuff. But hey, anyway, how are you guys doing? Roar Raptor, I saw you here. Hello, thank you for stopping by. I hope you're well. Hi, Lord Kitten Sneezes. I'm so sorry that I removed that point redemption for push-ups and sit-ups. Right now, with how boxed in I am over here, it's a little bit weird. I can't really prove that I'm doing them, and I don't want them to all be honor system. I want them to be like visual so you can see my suffering. So working on a fix for that. I think if I get a second webcam sometime soon, probably the same model that I have right now, I'll just set one up on the other side of the room, and then every time I go over to it, I'll just swap to the scene that has the other webcam present. I think that'll probably be the better way of doing that, just so you can actually tell what's going on and it doesn't seem like I'm just cheating my way through it, because that's no fun. I want you guys to be able to use your point redemptions for stuff that you'll actually be able to see. Speaking of being able to see, I should probably pull open Twitch chat on my phone so I can actually read what you guys are saying, if you say anything at all. But, how are you today? What are your plans for the day? And how did your night go yesterday? Those are the things I would like to know, if you would be so kind as to tell me. I am going to pull up Getting Over It while I am preparing that. And the nice part is, that means that with the addition of these hotkeys and things, I have then fixed my PS1 as well. So that means that now we should have no more issues with the PS1. Fingers crossed, knock on wood, all that good stuff. And guess what? I remembered to bring water today. I did it. I shaved, I brought water. I'm like raring to go. We are getting to the top of the mountain today. I mean it. It's gonna happen. If Steam ever decides to open up and say, there it is. Good job, Steam. I'm proud of you. Okay, cool. Well, why don't we just get into it then? Sound good? Sound good. Let's do it. Oh, it's so much easier having hotkeys, but we have to just continue where we left off. If you were with us yesterday, you saw quite the climb that we had made. Unfortunately, just a little bit short of where I needed to go to get some really good progress in this game going. But I'm going to try really quickly to get back into it and see how beautifully we can climb this mountain again. I did not, to my word...
Pain is an element of blank. It cannot recollect when it began, or if there were a day when it was not.
I'm sad that he's back here again.
Its infinite realms contain its past, enlightened to perceive new periods of pain.
New periods of pain. You got a lot of Emily Dickinson in here, friend. No, so I'm so happy to be back with our friend Bennett Foddy, who is trying to ruin my spirits as much as they can. I did get fairly okay at doing this. We'll see if I can maintain any of the patterns that I did yesterday. But I have water today, and again, I'm fully shaved. I feel ready to go. I have new screen transitions on hotkeys. I feel like I'm all decked out in everything positive, and my TV is standing up straight today. I didn't have to worry about the cam breaking off the moment we started. And the lighting looks fairly good too. I actually kind of look like my normal pasty self and not just like super blown out like snow. I love it. I think we're in a really good place to go today. But yeah, how are you guys doing? What is up? What are you gonna get up to today? I am gonna sit here and try to make this man with a hammer climb this wall in as many short attempt or as least amount of attempts as possible. Love the fully shaved feeling. Makes you feel like you're on top of the world. Absolutely, especially when you don't cut yourself while you're shaving too. I have a tendency to be really bad with the current razors that I have. Hope that's not a weird TMI. But yeah, they do not work very well, and my skin does not favor them. Okay. So if you remember, this is like the worst part of the entire game, and I still haven't figured out how to do it. I'm super low on energy today, but excited to see you getting over it. Aw, I'm sorry that you're low on energy. I hope that changes as the day goes on. But thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Holy cow. Guys, if you haven't seen Roar Raptor stuff, you should definitely go check out their channel. They have really, really cute artwork on their overlays and stuff, too. Come on. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Get your workout for today. There you go. You're a god. You're a god among men, Glebe. If you didn't know our name, Our pot man's name is Glebe. And we don't really remember how he got in here, into this predicament. We assume that there was some sort of witch's curse. And yeah, we're trying to go to the top of the mountain to break said curse. Oh, thank God. Wow, we made that so much easier than we did yesterday. I think part of the reason that I'm going to do better today is because I feel more refreshed. I took a nice break. We already had an idea of how to do this a little bit. And I just need to get better at... Oh, mouse sensitivity. This is the deep lore of getting over it I've been waiting for. Well, no one ever talks about it. Everybody jokes about it, you know? They're like, how do you get in the pot? Why is he in a pot? Who gave him the hammer? All that stuff. But like, shouldn't you try to piece together the story rather than just asking the questions? Oh, God. This part was really easy yesterday for like the first 80 times. And then following that, when I was like, yeah, this part's easy, it got really annoyingly difficult. So we're gonna see if I can clean this up today. I think some clean sweeps will make it good. But we need some really good momentum right from the bottom. Not there. He goes, oh. My favorite part about this game, I think, is his groans, because they sound very much like exactly what I want to say, and he just beats me to it. He lets me know that I've failed before I even start to fail. All right, I am gonna move my cool little lower desk forward so I can actually keep my hand in a comfortable position and just keep going. And then, did our mouse sensitivity stay where we put it yesterday? It went a little bit down. It went a little bit down. So let's apply some more. I'm just gonna keep messing around with this though. So my intent is to hopefully get to the end of this game today before I do anything else. But if for whatever reason the salt breaks through and I can't finish it, rather than torture myself for the good of others, I am going to move on to probably something else. I don't know. I wanted to do a little bit more Among Us, I'm not gonna lie. I know we've been doing that a lot lately. But
Oft expectation fails, and most oft where most it promises.
Whoa,
And oft it
everybody
hits
relax here.
where hope is
Relax,
withholdeth, and
relax.
despair most sits. William Shakespeare.
It changes so
Sonnet.
fast! It all goes downhill so quickly. Damn. Okay. It's just sad, some of these parts, if you don't get it in just the right angle, you can't keep going. Yeah, this is some wild shit right now. Yank. Woof, the biggest of rips. Nah, that isn't even the worst one. We've had some really bad falls. Yesterday was quite a time.
Even as the stone of the fruit must break, that its heart may stand in the sun, so must you know pain. And could you keep your heart in wonder at the daily miracles of your life, your pain would not seem less wondrous than your joy. Khalil Gibran.
Tell me that you guys can hear that so clearly like I can. If I need to turn that up, I will. But he's just got such a soothing voice for someone who's trying to irritate the living piss out of you, you know? Whoa, 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 get up there. You had it right. Easy. Easy does it. Easy does it. Easy. Get in there. Get in the hole. Stick your hammer up and yank. These are sentences that we get forced to say in this game. Okay, easy. Turn it around. And... oh. He's nervous, but he knows that we can do this because we've done it before. I'm getting a little bit weirdly good at the physics sometimes, and then as soon as I say that, usually it goes much worse. Okay, so, gently onto the rock. That's not how we do that. Gently. Gently. I've seen some bad ones before, but I've never actually seen the top. Really? We're gonna get there. If not today, another day. There's like apparently a golden pot, I remember that, but I don't remember how to get that. I think if you get there a certain amount of times, it gives it to you. I don't know if I would do it more than once on stream, but I'm tempted to try to get the golden pot one day. I've seen playthroughs of this before, but I've never played it myself. I think it would still be enjoyable as a motoric challenge, though. It is. I was kind of... It's like 100 clears, my god. I kind of am in the same boat, Aurora, where I've seen it played a number of times, but it's been like 2 years since I've seen it. So I don't actually remember what the end looks like or how far I was from getting there yesterday. But I totally believe that it is completely achievable, especially if I just can figure out what mouse sensitivity works for me, because this, I don't think this is working for me that well either. It's hard. Hard to know. Hard to say. If you get to the top, I'll draw you one line. Oh, thank you. You know what? Now we have to. You've given me all the motivation needed to get to the top. I'll get there one day. It may not be today. It may not even be tomorrow. Or the next day. But one day, I assure you, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get the heck over this madness. And the joke about this game is that you have to say the title as much as freaking possible. As long as it fits into the sentence. Oh, why is this part so hard today? Wee. Why is it a hammer, too, of all things? Why couldn't it have just been like a pickaxe? That would have given me just a little bit more ground. Oh, don't push yourself away from it, friend. Hold on. Let's try the alternative way. What if we just, like, lightly push ourselves against the wall a little? Just a little bit. I think the joke about this game is that if you keep coming back for more... Oh, is that you keep coming back for more? Yeah, there's tons of punishment, and, you know, I gotta adore the punishment as much as I can. Because how often in life do we get to choose our own pain, you know? You gotta at least be able to choose your pain sometimes. Okay, I remember this. I remember how, like, you have to sweep. Yeah, the rhythm and the rhyme coming back. Coming back for more. Get over there, you bastard. Imagine the upper body strength it would take to do something like this, though, in real life. To even just carry the pot with you for, like, a second would be a ridiculous feat. Oh, our favorite spot. We're back. Here we are again. Just don't go down, okay? This is the spot that we usually get in trouble. Wanted to say hello? We'll be work lurking? Work lurking is the best kind of lurking. No, it's not really. Merriman, thank you for coming by. I hope you are doing well. Oh, we are back to the same terrifying position we were yesterday. Do you think he was born like that, Cauldron and all? I do not. We actually came up with some lore for him yesterday. We assumed that he was cursed by some sort of witch, and that he had been mining away his troubles, and then got into some otherworldly issues. It would be interesting, though, if it was actually a part of him, you know? We also decided that he's not sitting in the cauldron. He is absolutely standing. He just happens to be like 3 feet tall. May the grill be with you. Thank you. We must worship the grill. It's the only way to survive. Where is my water? My wonderful bean. Oh, yay! I love when you guys meet up with each other that you know from other, like, other communities and stuff. It's really neat to watch you guys say hello to each other and know who you are. And even if you don't know who anyone is, just say hi. Make a friend today. I'm going to try to make a friend with a man in a cauldron and pray that we don't have any trouble. Oop. He's all upper body strength. Yeah, his legs are actually like noodles, just little limp noodles at the bottom of the cauldron. Don't ask about anything else that's down there, because I won't be able to tell you. I can't draw the lore for everything. Oh, I don't like this. Do I trust this at all? I do not. This part, I don't really know what to do. We've been over this a bunch of times, and we've gotten past it a bunch of times. But it's never been on purpose. I do like their choice of music, though. I kind of like the idea that he was born with the cauldron full size, and since he... Oh, he's grown to fit it more snugly. Do his bones grow the same way, then? Because they would be... You know, like... What are those things in ancient mythology and things? Like, there was the neck braces that stretched people's necks up and all kinds of things, and you could, like... You could guess what happened to the bones and the muscles just being stuck in something like that and being forced to grow into it. That would be weird for the cauldron. That'd be some nasty stuff. Get up there. This part took us a long time to beat yesterday, but we got pretty fast at doing it after. Oh, he's just so strong. There's so much velocity in this man. Does he have bones in the metal of the cauldron? Oh god, like he's just... What? Like the cauldron is part of him and it's just fused into it? Oh, that's nasty. That's not mythology. People did and still do that actually to their necks. Not mythology. I swore there was like... Is it Egyptian culture? What is the culture that did that? That was most like notable for doing that? They teach you about it in like high school history all the time. Oh, balls. So many balls. How many balls does this man have? I'm sorry. Wait. Yes, easy. Easy. I spot some cuties here. Ashley, that's you. That's you. Thank you for coming by. And Burb, I guess. Burb is pretty cute. Boost. Don't tell him I said that, though. He must not be allowed to know. That's like people with really stretched earlobes because they had fucking massive earrings. Oh my god, yes. Jeez. Okay. I have to say, and this is no offense to anybody at all, earlobes freak me out in general. They just look really, really weird sometimes. And I've never really liked mine, so that's kind of why I've grown my hair out pretty long most of my years, because I used to really not like earlobes at all. But the people who have like the massive gauges that are like this size or whatever, I don't know how you could do that. Wouldn't that feel weird? The Aztecs, I think, or that's the right line, Burbish. That somewhere in that line of cultures, that's who I was thinking of. People still use those kinds of things today with neck stretching and things. Foot binding, that was the other one. Which I hope no one does anymore. I really hope no one does that anymore, because that, oh god, all of those things that like change your body in that way, that are like super unhealthy for your like musculature and bones, it's very scary. I hope that we don't do that anymore. Ash is pretty cool. Guys, if you have not seen Ash, go check out Ash's channel. They haven't been able to stream as much because school started, but they do some really fun Rocket League stuff and a couple other games that I've stopped in on. One of the Central America groups did this thing where they slapped your head between two boards for half your life. What? So it's shaped like an oval? I don't know anything about that. That's news to me. Burb is pretty groovy. I should be streaming this week. Yay! I'm so glad. I'm keeping an eye on your Discord to see when it happens. Okay. How gently can we... I said gently! I said gently! And then launched myself like a madman. Don't whack the grill too much, okay? The grill is on your side. We must worship the grill. Get up there. Yeah, I think I changed the mouse sensitivity too much now. It feels really off. Okay, well, that was good. Oh, our music ended. Whoa, holy balls. How did we get down there? Okay, we're gonna figure this out. No, that's not the way! That's not the way. Yank. One thing I'm looking into this week, though, is the idea of, I think it's Chill something. It's a music site that gives free, copyright-free music for you to play. It's really chill, and it's like lo-fi stuff. For games like this, that have a little bit of music, but need a little bit more. Easy. This is the hardest part for me right now besides the two lamps at the beginning. So I'm getting the hang of it just a little bit more. I don't really know what to do about the boxes, though. Oh god, please no. Oh god, Pogo's sticking around. There's a wiki page on it titled Artificial Cranial Deformation. That sounds not healthy. Oh, I should have just not caught it. Damn it.
This is the hour
Damn
of
it.
lead. Remembered.
I thought you said the hour of lid.
As freezing persons recollect the
Give me three words
first
that look
chill,
worse
then
together.
stupor, then the letting
Artificial penis deformation. There you go. Artificial genital deformation. There, that's as bad as I can get for you. Besides earlobe deformation, because I'm sure there's plenty of that. That's just normal. I'm sorry, you did that to me. OBT? What? What's OBT? Come on! Eh. At least nobody has to see your genitals. Well, thank God. Thank God for that. Burb was asking too many questions the other day about things that are better left unasked about. No! In the nature of what a fruit's body parts may entail. We don't worry about it. Adrian Waffles, oh my god, thank you for the follow. How are you doing? It's great to see you. Hope you're well. Oh, no! Whoa! Relax. Just easy. Everything needs to be easy as cake. Is cake easy? Cake can be hard to make. Don't worry about it if you don't know. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about it. Yeah. Clutch. Thank you. I think you can learn about CBT on your own. I'm not gonna try to look up for it, honestly. To be fair, some people enjoy CBT, so there's at least some positive. I don't really know. I don't really know what that is, and I feel dumb for not knowing. Could have sworn I was already following, my bad. No worries, dude. You're good. Did I give you a role in the Discord already, too? I remember seeing you in there. Because generally I try not to give people a role unless they're following all the rules and stuff. But I think I might have already done it for you. Oh, God. Good Lord. Cognitive behavioral therapy. Oh, okay. Not that I have seen. Okay, so I need to do that then. I wasn't sure if I, like, stayed true to my word, because sometimes I still give people roles even though I say I shouldn't. But it's good to see you here. How have you been? I am having quite a time. Let's see, can I turn up the is it turn down the sensitivity? Make it less sensitive, right? Is that what I want? That's what I want. Yes, that is what I want. It's gonna take some getting used to, but it was much too sensitive up there. Cake baking time. Dude, can I have a cake, please? I'll take brownie cake again. My birthday was so good because I had brownie cake. I have my siblings to thank for that. But holy cow. I love brownie cake. Brownies and cake together are a wonderful mix. Whoa, 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 whoa. Just relax. Calm down. We don't need to freak out, okay? The grill will save us. If you let the grill do its job, it will save us. Holy shit. How are we doing this? We're at least getting good at saving that part relentlessly, but we shouldn't have to be. Easy. Just yank yourself up. Go! We got much farther than this yesterday, I will say. And once we got past the boxes, like, things went rather fast, where I was like, I wonder if I just try this, if it'll work. And it did, every time. Oh, fuck me. This one little peg sucks. It sucks really bad. I need to be, like, right on it. Yes. Yank? Yes! Perfect. Okay. Working a third shift warehouse job part-time with school, so you know. Oh my god, dude, you must be tired all the time. Please, take the rest that you need. I just googled it and it was actually what came up. What? Really? Oh, cake baking time, CBT. Nice. I was like, why did you say that? I do like the cake, though. Can I still have a cake? Can I have a cake if I beat this game? I'll take that. That would be good. Urban Dictionary, probably not. Ugh. I ask and oftentimes in the same sentence, answer the important questions. Or I ask and answer the important questions. That you do. It is a sign of either crazy intelligence or a lack of intelligence. Oh, for fuck's sake!
The pain in knowing this has happened to
You don't feel my pain.
The pain in knowing what more tears we've gained.
You don't know.
But through all this,
You're wrong.
I feel your pain.
You do not feel my pain.
Octavia Hawkins Richardson.
Okay, fine. Octavia Hawkins, you can feel my pain. Bennett Foddy, you feel nothing. You are nothing. Oh my, I googled it. Oh no! What have you done? What have you found? Careful about sharing it, though, I guess. If it's that bad. Oh, careful. Why is this umbrella part the worst thing in the world? Get over there! And we talked about my salt levels yesterday. I think I got to about a 30% before we ended. And we played for about, I think it was 2 hours and 40 minutes or so. Which was crazy. I'm shocked. Oh! Lurk, gotta do some study stuff. Have a good Lurk. Thank you for stopping by. I hope your studying goes well. Easy. We have to be careful with this part. Yes. Good. Let's just say mans ain't having no kids. Oh, God. Maybe it's for the best. If anyone's gonna do that, maybe it's for the best. Oh, dear. I'm sorry I caused this. What have you done? Zane, why would you do this? Are you sorry, though? I don't think you've ever been sorry for anything in your life. Everything you do is on purpose. And you know what? That's fine. Live unapologetically. I get it. As long as you're not hurting others or forcing them to look at terrifying things. Good for you. Okay. Can we please just throw ourselves in the right... Yes. Yes. I guessed and I received. Okay, I remember this bit. This bit sucks too. We just have to be very careful. About the ladder. Shh. We must be very quiet. We must be very quiet as I solve this mess. Or try to. What is that dog barking outside for? What did I say? I said we gotta be quiet. I love most dogs, don't get me wrong. This is not a dog that I love.
No,
you fucking god damn it.
You're climbing a mountain.
I'm eating pink goldfish. What? There's goldfish? I mean pink goldfish? Are they just flavored weird? Damn it. Okay. What can I do to make this easier for me? Because it just doesn't feel right still. Do we just trial and error it and just get used to it anyway? I think it comes a point where you have to stop changing the controls around, you know, and just deal with what you got. Oh. Whoa!
The mountain seems no more a soulless thing,
why?
But rather as a shape of ancient fear. In darkness, and the winds of chaos born, amid the lordless heavens thundering, a presence crouched, enormous and austere, before whose feet the mighty waters mourn. George Sterling.
F. And we begin anew. Almost like we just started the game over for the 50th time. Woo! It's not very often that we fall all the way down, you know? So I don't always feel that bad about it. But, like, imagine someone who's fallen down 5 billion times and still hasn't beaten the game. Big F. Yesterday was great because every time I did manage to fall down, though, everyone just immediately spammed the crying emote in chat. That made me happy. Never was I so happy to have so many tears in the chat. Where are you going? Go the other direction, please. The safe direction. I like that you can kind of tell what my mouse is doing by watching the circle. It's much worse knowing what my hand is doing. No, no, we don't go that way. We go up. Up is the way. Up is the way. Not when we hit that rock, though. That rock is bad. That rock is bad news bears. Yeep. What are you guys' plans for today, though? Do you have anything good going on at home? The only sustenance Lime requires is the tears of small children. It doesn't have to be small children, necessarily. Anybody will suffice. If you have any sort of tears, please, give them to me. I need them to survive. I'll take them. Happily. If you hear any cackling as you give them to me as well, that's just part of the ritual. Don't worry about it. Why? Why does that part not work? Okay. Like trying to swing over like that. That kind of works. Hold on. Yeah. That works really well. School. Oh, God. School and nothing but school. We talked about that yesterday, too, a bit. This is my first year without school. And I already feel like I don't know what to do with myself. It's only been a couple weeks into the school year, and I'm like, I don't feel like a normal person. God, why is this bit so annoying? It's this rock right here on the right, you know? It's the part that gets me. Housemates coming back from holiday. Oh, sweet. Where did they go? Hope they had a good one. It's weird not living with roommates anymore. I mean, I guess I kind of do. My family's here, but, like, do they count as roommates, really? Oh, my God. Please be careful. Please be careful. You need to hit the right spot. This part. There we go. Woo! I'm going to have some homo chicken? What is that? Soon, and then sleep probably because I haven't slept yet. What time is it for you? You won't answer me. Every time I ask about your time zone, I get concerned that you're up too late. It's my free day, so I'm probably going to either write or draw while watching Strem. Oh, cool. I would love to see if it's drawing, please. I would love to check it out in the channel. You want to put some of that stuff in, like, photo spam or something? Maybe I should make a separate channel for art, actually, now that I think about it. Most people have that. Get up this bit. I live in Florida. For fuck's sake, man. I've forgotten. And, like, I keep asking, because I keep forgetting. I'm sorry that I have the memory of a squirrel right now. Doing more important things than thinking about where you live. No, I'm just kidding. I love you, dude. Get up there. Get in the box. Okay. Create. Oh, what the heck? I was like, what are you talking about? I tell you every time. You do not tell me every time. Not every time. Because I always say good morning, and you say good evening. And I'm like, dude, our time zone isn't that far off then if you're in Florida. Easy. Easy? It gets weirdly quiet in this game, though, when it's trying to let you focus. I don't like that. I wish they had music the whole time. Or, like, had an option to have music on the whole time. Just, boop. Just dink off there. Cool. Because I work night shift right now. Oh! I see. So my morning is your evening. Because you're probably sleeping during this time. That makes sense. How many hours does your night shift go? That's a lot. That's a lot to do. First try. First try. Lime, if you had your own theme song, what would it be? What would it sound like? I mean, it's probably a ton of jazz piano, honestly. The theme that we have for the channel is probably what I would want it to be. Like something nice and just a little bit energetic, but also not too crazy. God, imagine being American. Yeah, it could not be me. God, why couldn't I have just been born in the UK? That would have saved me so much trouble. Can't believe I almost was born in Texas as well. Oh, God. No, no! That's... Oh, God, that part is so annoying! Oh! I work 5:45 to 6:15 a.m. Thursday through Saturday. That's a lot. Free me from my American prison, please. We would all like to leave. Can we get an all-expense-paid trip to London? I'll take that. All the songs sound like they're on records, and I don't know if that makes me feel better or worse. Like, is there a record player on the junk pile somewhere? Yeah. No! No! The grill! The grill must save us. It's not all it's made out to be. I mean, anything can be better than where we are, right? The grass is always greener on the other side and all that nonsense, sure. But, like, you don't have an orange Cheeto in office here. And if you are someone who supports that man, and you are here, and you're annoyed by that, sorry. It's okay, you can leave. I've always been very vocal about the fact that I do not like that man. And I'd be crazy if I did. Homo chicken is Chick-fil-A. Oh, God. I'm sorry that you even eat that. I'm sorry that you even would put that into your body. Oh, it's just not fucking worth it, is it? Gotta support your friends, yo. No chicken could be that good. Boris does his best impression. His breast impression. Fuck. Yeah, Boris is trying to be in the running for worst man in the world. I think he does a good job as well. A good job at being horrible, by the way. He hasn't done a good job at anything else. Come on. Ah, why? Get in there. I'd like to leave the US to be a Kiwi. What? To be a Kiwi? Like Prince? Prince is our only Kiwi in the chat, if that's what you're talking about. I don't know what that means. Why would you want to be a Kiwi? Okay. This part sucks so bad. Can I just boost myself? Yes! Every time I don't think about it and I just do it. It works really well. Oh, easy. Just push yourself the other direction. Okay. To be honest, being any fruit would be preferable to being in the US. I'll be a fruit any day. Oh, wait. Fuck, I already am. Kiwi are what New Zealanders are called. Really? I didn't know that. How do you know these things? Why do you know so many things? How did you get to be so knowledgeable about nearly everything? Okay. No. Get back on there. Get back on there. Shh! Music! The music is getting me, man. It's getting me just a little bit. Holy cow. Who are you to be so wise in the ways of science? I know. Almost like you might know a whole lot about science. I actually don't know. Sometimes it feels like HLKS, I have to say that so I don't have to keep saying Hi Lord Kitten Sneezes. I feel like they just go with confidence. They say everything confidently, so I just believe it at face value, even if it's false. Like, I don't even know if they've ever lied to me. They could lie to me so easily. Maybe they should be who I'm playing Among Us with instead of the other people that we've been playing with. No, I love those people too much. Hey, I know about science. Oh, God, no. Waffles does know about science. A great deal, actually. Waffles also knows that I did not have a proclivity for science as much as I wanted to. It did not help the teachers that we had in high school, but,
Whenever I
Fuck, I keep trying to do it on purpose.
Followed by a dog called Ego. Friedrich Nietzsche.
Why does Friedrich Nietzsche have the weirdest quotes on here? Is he just that weird of a guy? Does anyone know him? I do not know much about him. Also, if you get bored of watching me do the exact same part over and over again, I'm so sorry. We will eventually move on to something else. I was thinking, Fall Guys had an update today, and I'm tempted to play that a little bit, because I haven't done that on stream since it came out. And I've been enjoying playing it a bit on my own. I got a whole lot better at it, but still not winning a lot of crowns. That, or if I had asked about Among Us earlier on, I think we could have people to play it. I think it'd be too late for me to try to ask that now, though. Fucking, oh, why?
I'm gonna let you be for a little bit.
Ah! Why? Why? Why does this happen? I didn't even ask for this. I guess I asked for this. Does physics with calculus count? As what? As science? I guess. It could. I pissed off many of teachers. Yeah, those teachers were not good, though. That's not really your fault. I can't fucking believe it yanked me all the way down. Talk about big Yeetus. I'm the Yeetus. Yeah, I want to see what Big Yeetus is all about. If you haven't been following their Twitter at all, you're missing out. What does it take to be a very famous Twitter these days for like corporations or game developers? Do you just have to insult people sarcastically over and over again? Or is there like, do you think there's an actual tact to doing it? I've wondered about that since the Wendy's Twitter became such a big thing like a couple years ago. Because now everybody kind of seems like they want to be a copy of the Wendy's Twitter. I don't know. It's weird. Not take yourself too seriously. That must be a big part of it, honestly. I'm wondering about the people who run the Fall Guys Twitter, if they really just think that they're being like absolutely hysterical, or if they're just like, I'm just saying things for fun and just seeing what sticks. Go down there. Scrape down the wall. Not that far. Not that far. God, I hate this part so much. Get up there. Get up there. Get up there. No, up, 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 up. Fuck. Dank memes. I'd be down for Among Us, but I'm sure you'd be able to wrangle some people together, even if last second. I think I would have to put some sort of announcement in the Discord, honestly. We could be able to. I'm in the mood to lie today. I'm in the mood to stab some people, which doesn't sound right, so don't take that in a bad way. I've been getting sent a lot of Among Us TikToks at this point, because everybody knows I like the game, which is super funny. Please keep them coming. I love them. But there's always like, whenever I get tagged in other people's Discords with that game, it's rarely anyone else who is getting called into the video. It's always like, this is Lime when he kills people. It's always me. I don't know why. I don't know what I do that is so different from how everyone else plays the game. But it's very funny. I do like the memes a lot. So keep them coming. Oh God, please. Up. Up. Up! This part is the worst part in the entire game. And it knows it. It flaunts it in my face, willingly. So often. I don't get too salty at games, but this one tries. It tries to get me. And I guess that it's, if this had also been like keyboard instead of just keyboard and mouse, or instead of just mouse, I'd probably be doing better. Oh my God. The dank memes help. Okay. Should I take a pause real quick? Let's do that actually, because I've been going for about, wow, I've been going for like 40 minutes. Holy shit. Let's pause for just a second. Okay. I'm gonna head over to Discord real quick, and I'm gonna make an announcement to see if anybody would want to be playing Among Us. If we get enough people to react to the announcement, and I know that we'll get a full game in, then we can stop and play some of that at some point too. Sorry about my super loud keyboard, by the way. Okay, cool. Let's do that. I would, but my housemates are arriving soon, and then I need to cook dinner. Yeah, no worries, dude. If there's ever a time that would work and you would want to come play, we'd be happy to have you, though. Stay away from your cursed DMs, please. Yeah, I'm not going to broadcast them. I noticed that you had sent me something private, and I have a feeling it's about the earlier conversation that you guys were having that I was trying to ignore. Oh, good. I would play, but I don't think I should dedicate myself to something on a school day. Totally understandable. No worries. I appreciate the offer, though. Yeah. If you are busy, please, don't stress. Happy to just have you here for as long as you're able, and if you gotta lurk, that's cool, and if you gotta leave, even more understandable. Get up there! God, this part is so weird. I don't think I've ever cleared that part on purpose. Every time I get through this part, it's just out of sheer dumb luck. Oh, lordy. But I'm glad that you're doing well with school stuff, though, and I hope that that continues, because I know this year is whack, especially if you are new to college. Good luck. Good luck with all this. Public school, you're getting some good stuff out of this, I think. Like, for instance, tomorrow, my old district is having a day off because once a month, teachers are going to take a prep day on Wednesday because there's just too much to do with the virtual and half in class thing that they just need extra time to just get lesson plans in order. So I'm not teaching tomorrow, which is really weird. But hey, you got to do what you got to do. God, that wall. Why does it do it to me? Yeah, it can be rough. Yeah, no problem. It can... I hate this song. I hate this song. I actually know this one. That's not good. You teach... I teach a little bit of band. I do some subbing. And I'm in the process of doing more subbing. And working on getting emergency certified to teach in Michigan specifically. But otherwise, I teach a lot of marching band, and I do private lessons for musicians all the time. Mostly clarinetists and a little bit of pianists. You want to become a teacher? That's awesome. Do you have a specific subject in mind, or do you just go in for general stuff? That's really cool, though. God, I'm so glad. We need more teachers. We need more energetic teachers as well. I think that'll always be the case. History. Oh, history was my favorite subject, though, outside of the arts and things. History was the one that, like, you never had to worry about me, like, memorizing facts and things. Plus, it's always really fun to learn about. Although American history, I would really rather not learn anything else about American history for a little bit. I think it's time to just go out into the world and learn a little bit more. I'd let Lime teach me. What the fuck? The fuck, Zane? What are you doing? Get up there! I do like it a lot. Would you rather a specific region's history or just the whole thing? All of the world.
Oh, no.
Oh, he groans before I do every time, so I know what I've messed it up.
Oh.
Eee! Not really. I love world history. Nice. I think in America we have some trouble with world history programs because we call it world history, and then we don't really teach anything that's about the world. It's very, very specific places that we teach about that don't give you a wider, a broader view of what the world was actually like. My old school district is going back to in-person, which is a big yikes. Dude, you're kidding me. Like, fully? No hybrid or anything? That's horrible. God, I wish those children good luck. They're gonna need it. That's a bad situation waiting to happen. I wish those teachers good luck, too. Because teachers don't want to be doing it either. Pretty much everybody knows that we should be doing this all virtually until we don't have a pandemic anymore. And yet the district says no, they don't care. They need their money. I need more money! Why? Fuck. I wouldn't let Lime teach me. What the hell, Quentin? Quentin, you can't even... What is it called? You can't even growl into a saxophone. I tell you to yell into your horn while you're playing, and you say, I'm gonna throw up. I don't even want to teach you. You know what? Go back to teaching your undergrads. That's very funny, though. Fully up. That's horrible, dude. I'm so sorry to hear that. Your mom is a teacher. She has to do all her classes in person. Like, all-day classes? That's bad. Like, I could almost understand if you had, like, a full rotation of teachers coming in for like every couple hours and stuff. Maybe I'd understand the hybrid thing, but to be fully in class all day long, like, that's just bad. I walked past the high school yesterday to go teach, right? And I get my kids to keep their masks on, which is great. But God, I must have passed at least 50 children who did not have masks on and did not care. And I'm just like, I know it's not any different inside the schools either. Get on there. The district I might have just gotten a job in is going to be all in person. Dude, I wish you the best of luck. I hope that you can stay safe during that, and I hope the kids do as well. I hope that you guys run the programs in a smart way. That means that nobody would be put in harm's way. Bonk. Thank God I finally made it back here. Why is it so hard to get back to this part sometimes? It shouldn't really be. You'd think I would have gotten better at it by now. Sometimes I just need to reset where my mouse is, though. Fuck. The grill. The grill will give us strength. My dad works for the union, so he's going to be stressed express for a while. Jeez, I bet. Yeah, please. Check on your loved ones. Check on your teacher friends. Your teacher family and your teacher friends. They need your help right now. As well as the kids who are in school and things, but check in on them, because they're not doing so hot right now. For totally understandable reasons. Oh boy. Although to be fair, a lot of people are not doing well because of this situation anyway. Oh my God, you did it. You did it, you God. Hold on, this isn't quite right. This isn't quite right. Not quite what I wanted. Easy. There we go. Okay, we're back, guys. After all that time, we've quickly made it back to the boxes again. They changed the timetable so that lessons are longer, and then she has to disinfect the classroom between each lesson. Okay, so does that mean that she has more time to disinfect in between lessons then? Because that would be helpful, at least. Is backseat forbidden? In this case, not necessarily. For the parts that we've already done up to this point, I think you're good. Just don't be talking about the stuff that's past where we are right now. Let's see, did I miss anybody else? Feel super bad for teachers. I think I caught up with everybody else, though. Okay, I need some water. Means she has to do it slightly less often because she's doing fewer, longer lessons. Oh, got it. She doesn't have to disinfect as many times. So I guess that's good in a way. Yeah, I can't understand why... Like, we all know it's bad to be in person right now. And yet somewhere along the way, everybody in administration said, no, we're going to do it. Does she have to pay for the disinfectant out of pocket, or does the school provide it? The school better provide it. The school absolutely better provide it. Holy cow, that would be horrible if she has to pay out of pocket. Oh my god. That part sucks. It sucks so bad. Zane, why did you ask about backseating, by the way? For this sections, you can skip going up past the grill and down the boxes by jumping off the roof below you right now. Yeah, I don't remember what roof that is now because I'm gone. Oh, there's another grill in this little building. I didn't even notice. No, please God, no. We don't want to go down there again. It's scary down there. We like it up here where it's safe. The roof above the hot tub. Okay. For this section, you can skip going up past the grill and down the boxes by jumping off the roof below you right now. So if I go back this way... I did try that yesterday, but I couldn't figure out quite how to do it. So up here, there's a bathtub, right? Do I want to go this way? Oh, what is this mess? This looks bad. It's telling me wrong way. The roof above the hot tub. No, just off the roof. Okay. How could I possibly? I don't have anything to boost off of, though. Do I have to be on the bathtub to do it? This just seems wonky. In between the boxes and the stairs, you can hang off the edge and yank. What? Not from here you can't. Not from what I see. I mean, if you can, I'm too dumb to figure it out right now. I'm just gonna go the normal way. Fuck, and pray that I don't keep sliding off. I appreciate you trying to help me, though. I'm not particularly intelligent at times. Not fast enough with reaction time, either. For fuck's sake, the lawnmower gets me. Damn it! Damn it all! No, no! Good lord, please, just let me up. Yank up into the gap. Hang off the edge of the roof, I mean, and yank up into the gap. Let me try that. God bless. Well, I tried. Good luck. Are you on desktop? Because it feels like you have a bit of delay from when you see me do things. Come on, you bastard. Whoa. Hang off the roof. Oh, good lord. Yee, that's what I thought. Okay, yeah. I'm trying, man. Although this thing kind of feels like it has a mind of its own sometimes. That's okay. You did try. You did try, and I appreciate that. I'm gonna keep trying it my way. I will check up on that announcement, though, too. In a bit to see if anybody's reacted it. Because if not, I kind of want to play some Fall Guys today. And you guys are welcome to play that with me as well if you'd like. We want to get a group going. I'm on my Fire Stick. They have Twitch on the Fire Stick? I don't think I've used a Fire Stick since junior year of college. It's been a bit. Coming up on 4 years, I think. 4-second delay and a 4-second buffer, so it's 8 seconds. It's not too bad. I could just tell that it wasn't exactly immediate, because when I tried it, you didn't react. When I tried your way for like a second, you didn't react. Okay. Oh, God, this freaking mouse sensitivity sucks sometimes. And I haven't found the sweet spot either. Which is a little bit sucky. I feel like this is worse every time that I turn it up. I'm gonna try the opposite direction. Let's see. If it's on my phone, it's barely behind it, but my iPad is super behind. Where did you make the announcement? In my Discord, yes, on the announcements channel. As always, I should probably put this as part of the announcement for Discord. I know everyone's got 5 billion Discords, so if you don't want to join it, please don't worry about it. You are not inclined, or you're not mandated by any means to join it. But if you want to add one more to your mess of Discords, probably. It's right there. Fuck! Burb, thank you for putting that in the chat. I appreciate it. Woo! There we go. Oh god, I think I reached the limit. Oh, really? What is the limit, by the way? Because I feel like I'm getting close. I have to be, honestly. Holy shit. 100? Oh, no way. No, I'm not even close to the limit then. Jeez, I haven't even reached 50. Fuck me. This pot right here. This pot is just knocking me all over every which way. I can feel myself getting saltier than I was last night, I will say. I'm good then. Yeah. No worries. No worries at all. I appreciate you asking, though. I think Lime makes 50. Oh, okay, you're not at the limit. I misunderstood. 100. Imagine having 100 Discords. It sounds crazy to me, but, like, I've added at least, like, 20 Discords in the course of 1 month. Why did you even... What is going on with my mouse? I'm not telling it to do that. Stop! Oh! That one got me. That one made me salty. I clean up my small unused servers all the time. Yeah, and they also tend to prune people out of them too. Like, people are pretty good about doing that usually in the bigger servers. Why are you so wacky? It's because I turned down the sensitivity, right?
Oh, no.
He says no that time. I've never heard him do that. No, this feels weird. I think I'm experimenting with the controls way too much. Far too much. I'm in like 10 Discords and it's already too much for me. Quentin, who has all those Discords? What the heck? How do you have that many? I thought you had said that before my Discord you weren't even in one before. So that's cool if you've already jumped into a couple people's communities. Please, God have mercy in heaven, Lord Mary, Mother of God, Jesus, come on. Pray for us sinners. Let me up the freaking thing. Whoa, whoa, how did we... Alright, well, God exists. Ask and you shall receive. Holy hell. I might be in 18 Discords right now. A lot of people that I didn't think would be in a ton of Discords are actually in a lot of them. It's very surprising to me. Oh, I'm a god. I didn't even mean to do that. If only I could do that every time, you know? And also never need to come back down here again. That would actually be better. That would be preferable. Get over. Get over. There. Okay, here we go. Inward. 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 God, good. It's just the freaking desk, man. Oh, that's why. I'm moving all over the place. So I didn't realize. I'm playing on a piano bench right now. That's where my mouse is. And so I was having it yesterday going vertically, and today I had it going horizontally. So my mouse keeps falling off. I don't have as much room to move. And that's not even what I didn't know that I moved it at all. I was wondering why it felt so awkward today. That was a bad timing for literally everything in the world. Holy shit. God, it's... Bad timings, man. Bad timings on literally everything. I'm in 11 Discords actively and 4 streamer Discords in a little folder for the emotes. Oh, nice. Good to see I joined at the beginning of the game. Fucking... Welcome home from work, Krim. Good to see you. God damn it. Remember to breathe, hon. We love you. Ah, thank you. I'm gonna need that. I'm good. I'm doing fine. I just need to remember to drink some water every now and again. I have a bunch of Yogs Discords, emote servers, kind of quiet, small streamer Discords, and a couple friend servers. Okay, yeah, that would add up pretty quickly. Emote servers, are those just ones that you joined for the specific emotes then? That sounds like a dumb question, but I can't quite work that out. You join it and then you mute it. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know any servers that have emotes that I would want so badly that I would join, you know? I kind of am just happy with the amounts that I have right now. But people like tend to memorize the codes for emotes and things. Like, oh my god, all the PC cheers and the people courages in Boba's stuff. I can't believe you guys know all the names of those, because I don't ever look at them. It made me think that I should probably be naming my emotes something that made more sense for people to try to remember, if they wanted to. I made an empty server to make my own. Aha, Luca, I'm so glad. All the peepos. Baru mostly. Okay, yeah. I know a lot of people have Baru. I actually don't have any. I think... Does Varencia have some? I think Varencia has some of those. And one server which is just a bunch of letter emotes. Oh my god. I tried that yesterday. In the quotes channel on mine, Krim puts in something I said about the grill. I don't remember. And I tried to spell out grill, but once you've used one L, you can't use it again. Someone else would have to put a different L in there. So it's just like G-R-I-L right now. I didn't know that, though. Oh, okay, we can do this. People courage terrifies me, by the way. If I haven't said that enough, I feel like... Who's the other person who agrees with me for that? I think that's Isaac. Who just does not want to have the people courage tattoos and stuff. I've added another L in the end. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Isaac and Disco. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, I'm fully on their side with that. When I saw the People Courage Tattoo community challenge for Boba, I was like, you do you. You do whatever makes you happy. But man, if I was your parent... No, I'm just kidding. People Courage is absolutely something else. I do like the Tommy ones, though. I do really appreciate the ones that, like, go across the screen. Whoa. What is this? Why is this all here? Hello? Hold on, I gotta fix that. That's gonna throw me off. I'm in Switzerland. What? Hot single grills in your area. Hey, Kyle, how's it going? God. What is going on? Why is there a... What? Hold on, we're moving this. We're moving me. We're all moving. Okay. How's this? Can I reach off into the void anymore? Okay, we're good now. I don't know what was up with that. That was weird. If you didn't see it, I was reaching my hand into where the screen was over there, and I was like, what? That's not supposed to be there at all. And it's never been like that before. It was very interesting. We should be fine now. Now you can reach into the game and drag him to the top. Oh my god, imagine if I could just, like, pluck him up. This part right here. Excuse me. This part right here sucks. Not much here, trying to find someone who wants to safely dispose of my drums. Like a full drum set? Or are you safely dispose of? What's wrong with your drums? Or are you just done playing them? Okay, I will figure this part out eventually. Oh, I hate this part so much. I did promise before I went to bed yesterday that I wouldn't practice this, though. I promised that I wouldn't look up what anything looked like, how to do it better, and I am a man of my word. I did manage to do that, mostly out of laziness, but also because we played this last night, relatively recently. Where's my clip button? It exists. It's there. Why? Did I say something bad? What did I say? Oh, no. I just want to pull him up this little hole. That's all I want. And he just doesn't want to go up there. Please go. Yank. Yank! Oh! I think the worst thing that I said yesterday was like... What was it? It was give it just a little tug or something like that. And someone immediately was like, phrasing! Called me straight out for it. Come on, baby. I'm honestly interested, though, that people watch people play this game, because I feel like I am being boring as shite right now. I'm gonna be off. See you later. See you, Bird. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good one, and tell your flatmates or your housemates that I said hello. That I hope that they're well. Why am I going down? Who said that we wanted to go down? The whole point is to go up. Over implies upwards, not down. I guess what must go up has to come down. Yank. For fuck's sake, this part right here has never been this hard before. No, no! Ah! Damn it! Like a 55-gallon drums of waste soil, not drum set. Oh, that's entirely different. I missed my chance to clip because I couldn't find the button. I think you can go back relatively far, though. Let's go see. Let's go see how many people have reacted. 1, 2, 3. I see 3 people have reacted. We would need more than 3. Shit, sorry. Keep breaking the game. If we can get more than 3 people to play Among Us, then we'll see if we can move to that. If not, I'm probably just going to go on to some Fall Guys.
No.
He says no. Glebe has told us no. We cannot play Fall Guys anymore. Something happened. Dibby, thank you for the host. Oh my goodness. Dibby, how are you doing? I didn't even know you were in here. 4-person Among Us Pog. We can't do that. Well, so, yeah, so 3 people, then 4. Krim would probably play. Likely, right? I think. Unless they're playing DayZ. That would be 5. Need 5 more. No audio. Host and leaving. Have fun. Okay, no worries. Hope you're doing well. Whoa, whoa, you bastard, why? Just get up there. Why do you like being on the ground so much? Don't you want to be in the air where it's fun? Good things happen up here. Like me crying out for help. Lord, why? Lordy Lord, please give me something. Oh. Oh! We're gonna try something entirely horrible. We're gonna put the mouse sensitivity all the way up. Just to see how chaotic this gets. It feels really weird, by the way. Every swing matters at this point now. Yank. Everything matters now. You have to be careful. Oh. Okay. Yes. Yes. I am moving a bit faster now because all the swings are faster. Oh god, I hate this part so much. More than I've hated anything ever in my life. It just doesn't make sense. Fuck you! Fuck you! The salt's coming out. We're back up to 30%. Probably 40%, actually, if I'm gonna be more accurate. Just gently drag yourself over. Drag yourself over. Just put yourself on the rock. Nope. Easy. Easy. I'm focusing. Easy. Not that far. Just down. Just down right there. Down right there. Yep. Good. Oh my god, we're moving on. We're moving on. This is some really weird shit though. Having it on max sensitivity feels so strange. Maybe that's what I should have been doing the whole time. Oh, I don't like this part though. This does not feel well. Guys, I'm sorry if I'm being extra boring now. I'm trying to focus a whole lot more now that we're up to crazy sensitivity. I think you just have to be confident about your swings most of the time. Woo! Mouse sensitivity to the max, instantly making a ton of practice. This is, I mean, I'm trying to be extra careful now that it's on, whereas before I was trying to swing more wildly. Oh, fuck. But, like, I feel like I don't think I'm going to be able to save myself as easily if I fall a great distance. But I'm trying big brain plays right now. Get up there. Okay. Lift it. No, lift it, lift it, lift it, lift it. Lift it with your arms, not your legs. Your tiny little legs in the cauldron aren't going to do anything for you. Would you please? Would you please? I'm begging you, Glebe. Glebe, don't make me beg. I'm not a beggar. I'm not a beggar. I'm just asking you kindly. Oh my god. I see it before it happens, and I'm like, well, we're going down now. What's the child doing on the slide all the way up there? I don't know, but they're just kind of perusing us. Maybe they're a mannequin. I tried to make contact with them, and our sword goes right through them. Our sword. Our hammer goes right through them, so we can't actually affect them, which is really strange. Yes. Good. The child is doing their best. I mean, are they? They're just sitting there. They look like they're made out of clay. Oh, I tried to get it. We made it to the grill. We did it. We came back. Woo. They're taunting you. They're just laughing hysterically. Totally understandable, too. Fucking god damn it. God fucking damn it, Dave. Get up there. How many TikTok jokes do you have to cite in a day? Because I'm up to at least 5 a day. And I feel bad about it every time. It's not humorous. Nothing is funny. This is not funny! Why must you make me travel backwards, Glebe? There's no physics that say that this is exactly how this should work. And I know what I mean. I got a C in physics in high school. It's the only C I ever received in my life for anything. Everything else was A's. Even AP Calc I did better. Physics, though. Physics fucked me. Physics should not have been the mandatory science class for freshman year of high school. Whoa! Why? You're punishing me! I still only have Vine jokes. Oh, good lord. Weird flex, but okay. Very good. AP Calc was its own thing. AP Chem was its own thing. Physics as a freshman was pretty bad. Waffles would know, because Waffles actually went to my school. I don't think anybody else in here really went to my school. Except for Crim, but Crim's not in my grade. That was a bad time. AP Chem was my most dreaded subject. Dude, me too! And it was because Waffles was in my class. I'm just kidding. It's because of our teacher. We had a great teacher, and then she went to go have a child. And we got given the backup teacher, who was the worst science teacher I've ever had, and also probably the worst teacher I've ever had. Wasn't a good time. I felt really bad for him, honestly. I had some pity, because he was so bad that the students knew it, and the students would literally tell him, "You're not making sense. We're asking you questions, and you are not answering them. You don't make sense. You're not a good teacher." And like someone literally said that to him, and he cried once class ended. I remember that, and I felt so bad for him, because I'm sure he wants to be good at his job. But he was just so bad, and he was also really sexist and weird. So I didn't feel as bad after that point, but that man did not know what he was doing to save his life. I had him for physics as well. You did not, did you really? I had the new teacher at the time for physics, and she tried her best with me. She was a great teacher. I just was dumb and couldn't figure it out. Physics is the only subject that I just could not understand. I didn't have the capacity to get, like, vectors and all that shit. And a lot of things we were doing were, like, simulations with laptops, too, which should have been easy and fun. And, no. Physics simulations are not very fun if you, are told what to do. You gotta try to figure that shit out on your own. Why do you slide up there? Yeah, this max sensitivity thing is really weird. I can't drag myself as easily, if you can't tell. I have to go a lot slower with the mouse. Vectors can kiss my ass. Dude, I hated doing vector diagrams, and I hated calculating the difference between vectors. They were just, oh. God damn it. Physics is extremely useful. Out of all the sciences that we have, it is a very, very, like, all science is useful, of course. But, like, that was one that really interested me. I just couldn't, for the life of me, have the capacity to figure anything out. Physics is easy peasy. Stuff goes up, stuff goes down. Well, like, you can... I can understand it now, you know? Now that I've had some time to figure it out. And, like, a lot of it is common sense when you're like, if you do this with an object, it's gonna go this way, you know? I get that. But, oh my god, the actual calculating things, I just wasn't always the best with that. Physics isn't too bad until you start into magnetism, then nothing makes sense. And none of the labs work. I don't know if we ever got that far. I don't think we finished her entire, like, lesson plan. We probably didn't. Physics is just applied maths. If only I was better at math, too. Burb mentioned something. They're already gone, but Burb mentioned something the other day on their stream that I was like, oh, shit, they're right. They were talking about math, and I remember being like, dude, you're that interested in math? I didn't know. You must be really intelligent and all that stuff. I mean, which I assume everybody is. And he was like, no, math is basically just confidence. It's knowing that what you're doing is correct. Get up there. Knowing that what you're doing is correct, and that people get so worried about needing to find the correct answer for things that they fuck it up all the time. Massive priority shift. I used to be insane at math, like 99 average, and then I just lost. I think mine was like that for a while too. But the opposite direction, I was like really shit at math. I like couldn't even figure out geometry at all. As soon as you just started me on trigonometry stuff, I was like, I do not want to be a part of this at all. Shapes and math, no. Letters and math, maybe I can do a little. And then you put me into calculus where I had no idea what was going on, but I was getting all the answers correct. And I was like, I don't know how this is going. How is this happening? The material isn't until University Physics 2, not something that can be done with at least Calc 2. Okay. Good. I wanted to like trig. I thought shapes was supposed to be fun. I didn't do it well. I fucked it up. But then I got out of geometry. What was it? It was algebra 1, then it was geometry, then it was algebra 2. Algebra 2 was good. And then something else came after that. I think pre-calc probably came right after that, and I had to figure it out. I was told, like, if I didn't figure it out, I was just going to be grounded forever. Because keep in mind, straight A student in a family full of straight A students, and being told you will be grounded if you get anything less than an A and you're not doing your best work. And so I had 1 C, and they were like, there's no way you were doing your best work. There's no way. So I got in trouble a lot for that. I hate this part so much. I'm changing the sensitivity just for this part because I hate it. It's so bad. It is the worst out of the entire game. God, see, as soon as I change it, I can do it. Enough. Math was super easy, then Calc happened. I was great at math until AP Calc 2, and then I died. There's AP Calc 2? There's a second version of that? Damn. Gently. Firmly release yourself onto the ground. Yes, good. I'm taking Calc right now, and I have so much anxiety over it. I understand. I was always afraid of Calc. I was terrified that I wasn't going to get the right answer, but I always managed to get the right answer. So I guess that's good. I just never felt confident about it, you know. I'm very lucky because my parents never punished me at all. Yeah. My parents said, well, I mean, look how you turned out now. You don't have to worry about it. And I'm like, yeah, I'm an anxious mess. And my parents are great. Absolutely great. Don't get me wrong. Let me never say anything negative about them because they are wonderful. And I've met so many people whose parents like treat their children like garbage. Literal garbage too. It's really horrible. So I'm very lucky to have the parents that I do have. But man, I will say, when you do that to a kid, it gives them extreme anxiety. And I think we already naturally had some genetic anxiety in us too. But like, the fear of getting in trouble, or the fear of literally anything when it comes to learning, can be so counterintuitive. Because you can get answers correct because you're fearful that you're going to get in trouble. But like, you don't always internalize how you're getting them correct. You know, you just care about the end result more than how you got there. And that was my problem with math. I missed a lot. What did I miss? Math was super easy. The calc happened. It was even easier. Fuck off, HL at KS. I had to reteach myself trig in uni since I never learned it in high school. Knowing some of your older siblings, I can believe the expectations you had. Yeah, I'm child number 5 out of 9, right? So they were already well into teaching kids at that point, and it was like we had to do what we had to do. Taking Calc right now, and I have so much anxiety over it. I feel that. I also really enjoyed Calc 2 in college. How the heck could you enjoy calculus? That's the fun thing about math majors. I want to know if they really enjoy their work or they just know that there's good money behind it. I don't know. Math was my favorite subject until senior year of high school. Our AP Calc teacher didn't push anybody, and most people got 1s on the exam. Oh, I had to teach myself just to get a 3. That... I might have to shut my window in a second. That is my AP Gov. Hold on, let me shut this. I'm breaking the fourth wall over here, grabbing into the beyond. Okay. Yeah, good lord. Our AP government teacher was exactly like that. I was going into math at uni. Glad I didn't. What did you changed to history then? That's right. Did you want to teach math? Or did you just want to be a mathematician? In which I'm sure there's many things that you could have done. Do I go back up to high sensitivity now that I'm up here? I think we could try it. If I can even get back up to where I'm trying to go. Let's do it. Yeah, I was going to teach it. If you had to choose, what part of math would you have wanted to teach? Okay, let's try. Oh, God. Now that I've changed it to low sensitivity, watch me fuck this up immediately. Come on! This is ridiculous. It doesn't get any easier. You'd think it would. And it may look like I'm doing it easier sometimes. I'm not. It's just as hard every time. Reach over the beach ball. No! Why does that happen? He just starts sliding like crazy. The pot just freaks out. Kind of pressured into it. Pressured by, like, parents or pressured by teachers? Yeah, be careful about that nonsense. If I was pressured into doing stuff, I would be, I would absolutely be still doing chemistry right now. I was pressured to try to actually, like, full-time do chemistry stuff, and that would not have been fun for me. I did not enjoy chem at all. Let's go the other way. He doesn't sound too happy about the way that we were going.
Oh, no.
Oh. You bastard. Hold on. Hold on. God, why do people have to do yard work at all hours of the day, every day? I didn't want to teach any of it. Honestly, I hate the idea of teaching it. Yeah, it's hard. Real strat is to keep changing sensitivity so you're never used to it. That's what I keep doing! That's what I'm trying to do. There's so much fun to be had with numbers. I enjoy them from an analytical side combined with psych. Interesting. If I could afford to go back to school, I would want to work combining the two to study human behavior. That sounds really interesting, although I'm not really sure how you would do that. Very cool. Hey, kind of everyone, it's because math was what I was best at, but I hated it. I think that was where I was at with a lot of subjects growing up, you know? Because I was good at a lot of things because I had to be again, or else I'd be punished. But, like, I don't know if I genuinely liked anything. Maybe that's why I liked history, because I didn't have to try so hard to actually figure it out. It just was kind of memorization stuff and learning about the world. So I think that's why it stuck out to me. Grass is always growing. Grass, God, there's too much yard work, dude. The grass can't grow that fast. I don't know why that just moved, by the way. That scared the shit out of me. I didn't even punch the mouse. I really want to get into psychology, but everybody and their mom has discouraged me from doing it because it isn't practical. It's because 5 billion people said all at once, I don't know what I want to do with my life, so I'm getting a psych degree. And now you have 5 billion people with a psych degree who aren't really qualified to have it and are confused. So, hey, can you download the multiplayer mod? For this? What? Please tell me that the multiplayer mod involves trying to knock everyone else to the bottom. Nah, but it's really fun. Dude, that would be crazy if you could do it all in the same map. Good luck getting to the top. You just butcher the other people and don't let them get up. Why do people insist on doing yard work? Me sitting here with my Stardew. That is... Oh, my God. You brought up something that... We raided somebody yesterday, right? We raided someone who... Kawaii Kula, if you didn't see them, were super cool, super kind, has a really, really pretty overlay. And she is basically a Stardew Valley streamer for the most part. Does a lot of Fall Guys as well, but, like... I didn't realize how fun Stardew Valley can be because I can't play it single player. If I play it single player, I fall asleep. I need to play it multiplayer with somebody. So if we ever do it on stream or not on stream, it doesn't matter. If someone wants to do multiplayer and there's like, let me know how many possible slots you can have, or if you can only do like duo. I would really love to play Stardew Valley with somebody because I need an extra person to motivate me to keep playing it. 4 people? Interesting. Is it permanent, like, choosing those 4, or can you always just each day have a different person come in? I agree, Lime, they are mowing the lawn and trimming trees almost every day for a bit now, and I just don't know what grass is left. My worst one, I think, is leaf blowers. And we're not even really into fall yet, and it's like, every hour of the day, someone's doing something with their yard. It's crazy. I'm so addicted to Stardew, honestly. You can do up to 4 at once. Got it. I played a bunch of Stardew, but now with Animal Crossing, can't get back into it single player. I need people to play that with. I would be very particular, I think, about choosing if I... Oh, fuck! If I streamed it. But I really need people to play that with. Also, I can't stop playing this game until I get past... Or to at least back to where we were yesterday. I don't know why I'm having such trouble with it today. Maybe it's because I'm really focused on actually talking to people today. Yesterday was kind of like that, but not as much. Oh, what the fuck? Yank. 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 Easy. Yank. Oh. No down. We don't go down. We only go up. Modded is also good. They had mods for Stardew? Fuck! I'm so distracted! I believe in you. Oh, Mary, you believed in me at the wrong time. I'm sorry. I appreciate the belief, though. Sorry to disappoint. Hopefully you don't mind too much. Most people that would drop by the channel that are new would probably be like, oh, fuck, he fell again. Time to go. But I appreciate you guys hanging out and talking about math of all things. Jeez, never thought I'd do that again. It's been a couple years since I've had a math discussion. Up. Nope. Up. Up. Push. 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 Drag. Oh, careful. My God. Please. I'm stuck in a loop. I'm stuck in a loop. It just keeps boomeranging me back. Get over there. Thank you. Haven't played it in a few months, though. Okay, modded is very good. I'll play. I have to re-download tons of mods. Or I have downloaded tons of mods. Of course they have mods for Stardew. I didn't know that, dude. That's new to me. How would I have known? I mean, it's also, like... Did the developers make the mods? No, people would have just been making the mods. Why is this part so annoying? I dread getting to this part every time. Yank. Fuck. Not at all this is fun to watch. I'm so glad you think so, Mary. The Korean modders found the English-based mods site, so there are even more mods than previously, just like when the Portuguese modders migrated. Oh, interesting. I add them through Nexus. Wow, I can't type. It's okay. Awesome. I'll really have to give that a go then, because I don't really know what kind of mods there would be. Let's pause and check in on Discord's announcement. 2, 3, 4? Looks like 4 people, so that makes 5 with me. Right, so it's the same as before. If anybody wants to play Among Us today, let me know. Go over to the Discord and react the channel, or just let me know in here. Visual mods. Oh, good. I like those. I've added so many characters to the game. Ooh, that would be nice. They already had a lot when I saw the base game, but like, you can never have too many people. Additional content, extra holidays. Extra holidays for like different, like extra like real holidays implemented. I don't know what kind of ones they implemented the first time around. I really haven't played that much of it. I think I played for about a week and then just didn't get super far. I fucking hate this part so goddamn much. I keep getting hooked on the lamp too. This is where I turned down the sensitivity last time too, because I just felt like I was scraping myself up the wall. God damn it. God fucking damn it. Get me up this mess. I hate it so much. Like, what are you even talking about? I push myself and it drags me the other direction. That shit blows my mind. Yank. Yank. Fuck! I have Stardew Valley expanded, which adds 9 NPCs, tons of content for existing characters, new locations and such, new quests. Ashley, you're really making me excited to go play this game. I have it on Steam and I haven't touched it in probably a couple years. I wonder what the last time I played it was. I'd have to check it out. Holy balls, please, just give me what I want, Lord. Lord in heaven. I know you're there. Thank you. I know that you're there. Come on! No! Don't tease me. Don't tease me now. Get up there. You're taunting me. You're having fun. I get it. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, but also, stop fucking taunting me. Stop taunting me! Let me up! Only thing I know is that a lot of the mods are unstable on multiplayer. Oh no. Does everybody have to probably have the same mods installed for it to work? Don't know about SVE though, might be worth a try. So I think I would probably do unmodded for multiplayer and then modded for single player. At least until I knew that they were working well. I've never been able to commit to Stardew Valley Expanded. I did not know how to feel about it. Interesting. What about it? What about it turns you off from it though? If you don't mind me asking. I have not made any more progress today than I did yesterday. And I feel bad because I said that I would. Which means I feel like I have to keep playing until I get to where we were yesterday. I like it personally. I am one of those people that you can just keep adding more content to the same games that I've played for like years, and I'll always be happy. Like, I'm never going to get to the point where you're like, it's too much content. I don't want to do it. I also may or may not have a poly mod so I can marry everyone. Oh my god. Can you seriously marry everybody with that mod then? Or is it just a couple people that you can marry at once? Imagine, oh my god, imagine being polyamorous to the point that you can marry everybody in your hometown. Like, I wonder if that exists somewhere in the world. It probably could. It wouldn't be too hard. Okay. So we come this direction because we always have more room. Good. And then we... Yes! Yes! Yank. Get in. Oh my god. I can't believe how many times I've gotten to this spot today. No! Why'd you say no, Saxy? Also, hello. What is the no for? Every debatable or every dateable character. Imagine being married. Yeah, it couldn't be me. Never. We had this conversation yesterday. We had a whole conversation about marriage, too. Good lord. That's a hard pass for me, fam. I think that's called a cult. You know what? I think that's what I pictured, honestly. If you marry everybody in your hometown... What the fuck? I didn't do anything that time. I didn't do anything at all. Sad. I think if you married everybody in your hometown, that would probably be qualified as a cult. I'm not marrying everyone in town. Well, I'm not saying that you are. Why not? Why don't you want to? You don't want to marry multiple people, let alone everybody in your town? I think it would be fun. I think it would be an enjoyable experience for everyone involved. Fun for the whole family. Oh, God. Fucking, I deserved that. I deserved that. But you don't, please don't make me go all the way down. Yeet. 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 Wee. Easy. No, the slide is punishing me for the comments I made towards the family. And in the presence of the grill, no less. How dare you? You don't speak that way of the sacred grill. No, no. As if everyone's home, what? As if everyone in someone's hometown would be winners. Yeah, good point. So, like, would it be one massive giga wedding? Yeah, we all have to get married on the same day. Everyone gets a notice in the mail that says, from this point out, we are all going to be married on this date, and you have to arrive for the ceremony at this time. Free food for everybody, because it's paid for with our taxes. So it's not really free, but you know, you don't have to pay extra for it. It's not that bad. Everyone's invited. It would suck for any wedding planner in town, because there'd only be one ceremony ever. Well, that's true. They would all have to work together, but also, it's their wedding too. How would you handle walking down the aisle? Would you just have everybody walk down the aisle and then stand at the top as well? Like, what do you do for that? What is the ceremony going to be like? Oh, I'm getting good at waiting for the right moment for that hammer. Okay. Do I get 50% of everybody's things if I divorce them all? I don't think you can. I think once you're in, you're in. You don't have a choice to get out. Like, you're married for life. Oh God, why? All right. Okay. No. Relax. Relax. I can't fix my hand with the mouse in it when I'm stuck. I just meant they'd run out of business with everyone married. That's true. They'd have to move towns. They'd have to leave as well before they get married and get tied down. Secret Santa wedding presents. I love it. Make it a rave. I could do that, you know. Oh my god, that reminds me. So in the Stardew wedding, every valley... What? In the Stardew wedding, every villager sits in a chair because the two getting married. In the picture for the Polymod, the chairs are like nearly empty and everyone is standing up because you're marrying everyone. That sounds hilarious. And that's exactly what I pictured if everybody in their hometown gets married. It'd be a football arena, one town enters, one couple leaves. What the fuck? You really thought this out for yourself now. I feel like we're onto something here. Oh god. That would be bad though. You'd have to have like an age requirement to it, obviously. You can't marry the children. That's not allowed. Anyone of legal age is automatically married. But that also means that the old people and the young people get married, and that's a little bit whack. So should we split it up? We could divvy it up into certain age groups, all get married at the same time. Get out of here, fly. Got a little fruit fly in front of me. Isn't that a battle royale? Yes. There's a Netflix show called Married at First Sight where they have 7 weeks after the wedding to decide if they like their spouse enough not to divorce. That sounds horrible. Why would you do that to yourself? That sounds like torture, like a special kind of torture. Why would you marry somebody without even knowing who they are? Do they get to pick who they marry? Or they just get set up with somebody? Fuck. Yes, but instead of fighting, it would be marriage. That's weird. That's not a Netflix show? Netflix, what the fuck are you doing? God, I can't get on the rake very easily anymore. I used to be able to just sweep this multiple times. Oh, no thank you. We don't go down there. I do fight the urge to go down all the way back to the beginning a lot. For as much as we've gone down today, we really didn't go down much at all yesterday. Oh. Stop shit-talking the game. You're gonna get in trouble. Okay, take a break real quick. Get my hand off the mouse. Drink some water. It's super weird. They have 3 counselors, matchmakers, who set them up. It's very reality TV drama, though. Of course, it would have to be. That's nasty, though. I don't like that idea. Like, that just seems weird to, like, set people up and say, you're married now. You're stuck that way. Hey, Lime, that's me. What's up? How's it going? The people who would want to be on that show are after the attention and the money. So they'd probably divorce after that time, take the money, and go, right? It's reality TV, so at least 75% of it is fake. That would be my assumption. Ugh. They say the craziest things to each other for people who are married. Like deciding when to first say I love you, even though they're already married. What the fuck? Do the thing. Oh, God. Oh, shoot. I forgot I left that up. You have 6,000 points? Holy cow. Okay, how are we going to do this? I haven't planned this out. It's been a while. Fuck. The thing. I gotta do the thing. Alright, Julie, do the thing. If this is not your cup of tea, I totally understand if you gotta go now. But for the piano break, I'm just gonna play a little bit of stuff, I guess, for a couple minutes. Like 5 or so. We won't go super long. We'll take a quick break. But I am going to have to fix my setup real quick, because I don't know how to get this going. So give me 1 second while I do that, okay? Let's come over here. And I'm going to turn on... Well, let's go over here. And we'll just turn this off for a second. Okay, I'm gonna go set that up real quick. I was gonna save for Waste Away, but that would take forever. It wouldn't take that much more. Okay, 1 second while I get it all going. Okay, so... No, don't feel bad. I just want to figure this out. So it may be hard for you to hear, and I need you guys to let me know. Because I'm testing this out for the first time in the middle of a stream. Usually I prepare this ahead of time. So, just let me know if you can hear anything at all, and that it doesn't all get lost in translation. Okay? I'm going to try to make it easy to hear. But like, does it sound clear enough, you know? I can hear it? Good enough. Alright. Well, I'll play something for a little bit. I'll go for like 5 minutes. Thank you for redeeming a piano break, by the way. I could always use more practice. God damn it. Bioshock. Fucking Bioshock every time. Do one more quick one. I hope it sounds okay out there, though. And Sofa, you have VIP because you get VIP. That's why. It's a good enough reason. I'm glad you didn't notice, though. Thank you. What the fuck? What's wrong with you? Ah. Cool. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you for redeeming Piano Break. I needed something to do. And yeah, I'm going to reset stuff up real quick. Oh, if I can find my mouse and re-get that going. So I'll be back in just a second. All right. So, I'm kind of back in order now. That's the hardest thing about this, is not really having a setup to get to and fro from that very fast. I will say the camera's probably not in the right spot when I turn it back on. No big deal, so I'll fix that right now. Yeah, that's what I thought. Not even close. Can we get that back in order, please? I'm back to being Snow White again for some reason. Oh, the TV fell back a little bit. I see now. Whoa, baby. Point that back into the sky where it belongs. Sorry, it's going to take a second for me to get this back in order. Not quite. This has to be behind this, and then this TV just needs to not fall itself anymore. There we go. Okay. Tilt that down. Okay, my god. Is that it? Are we good now? Let's check. Let's go back to home base. Not quite. Wasn't quite there. It was pretty close, though. Whatever. Did I drag this too far as well? That might be why. Yeah, I like that better. Okay. We're back. I need to pull my phone back out. I don't have it out. We're gonna return back to the pain for a little bit. Let's see. For what I missed during all that mess. Yes, I did give Sofa VIP. Excellent background music. Thank you. Is this BioShock as my favorite? Ashley, thank you for the kind words. I appreciate it. Excellent piano playing. Thank you. And yeah, geez, redeems piano break when he's just finishing setting up again. I swear to God. That would be bad. I appreciate that, though. If you don't know much about me with the music stuff, I do have a music degree. I have 2 degrees in clarinet stuff, but I played in the jazz bands all the time. I played in Jazz Lab 1 at Central, and OU I dabbled in a lot of, what do you call it? Gigging opportunities with smaller groups, you know. So I like to play piano a lot, but I was never trained in it. I was never classically trained as well. Everything I picked up has been my own, just like messing around and trying to figure stuff out. So I tend to get really nervous when I play piano a lot. I love playing it a lot. It makes for really good ambiance and all that. But I need to force myself to play it a little bit more often for people, because I'm not in school anymore. I don't have as many opportunities to play for it more. So that would be why I added that in the first place, and to also just get myself to try to share some art a little bit more, rather than just playing video game stuff. So that's why that exists. And Sofa I guess knows me a little bit at this point, but Saxy Mellow knows me a fair bit to know that I do music stuff a lot. So I appreciate that they redeemed that to force me into playing a little bit, because it's been a while since I've done that for people. And I've tried a couple times to start streams with that, but I don't think anyone's ever redeemed it in the middle of a stream before. So that's really cool. So even though I didn't know what to do with the setup, thank you very much for redeeming it anyway, Saxy Mellow. I will get better at figuring out what I want to do with that, as well as figuring out how the heck to throw myself into that box part a little bit easier. It's a pleasure to hear, Lime. Thank you very much, Mary. I appreciate it. I'm glad you liked it. Yeah. I always feel bad because people will ask for like specific requests and things, and I'm like, it's less of me reading the music when it comes to piano. I can do requests, but I would have to practice it. I'm not just going to magically be able to whiff it, you know? But if it's jazz stuff, I generally can. I'm proud of you for pushing yourself to do it. The most important thing is trying to improve. Thank you. Yeah, you can probably get to the point where you've heard me play a lot of similar stuff. You know, a lot of my improvising. That's the hardest part. That's what makes my hands so shaky when I play like before. Plus, my hands have been tired from just doing the mouse thing, I guess. But you can tend to hear a lot of similar lines get played, and I always get nervous about that. I don't want to play the same thing over and over again, but sometimes it helps for me to just not think about what I'm playing and just play it instead, which is why I end up repeating a lot of those musical ideas more. Get in that hole. Yeah, baby. Get in the hole. I don't even remember, when did I give everybody diamonds? I added VIPs to the people who I think I put in the lovelies on... No, I didn't. I just gave some people some VIPs for specific reasons that I think they deserve them. But apparently we have a ton of VIP slots open, and I'm just trying to be careful about not throwing them all away, because like I would give everybody who's in here all the time VIPs if I could, because you guys are great and you're here so often. You deserve it. But I don't really know how many I have at this point. I'm going to be certain. So I need to look into that a little bit more. Jesus, remind me not to play this stream in the background. All I heard was get in the hole. Hey! Put some headphones on so you don't get in trouble at work. I am like the least PG-13 stream you'll find. I'm pretty sure that we're pretty PG here. Come on! I could have just made that much worse, though, for myself. No. No. Improvisation is a tough business. You really have to understand that key and a lot of musical subtleties, or have very strong ears, so your music speaks well of you regardless. Thank you, I appreciate it. Ashley? Ashley, what did you hear? Have you seen my quotes? I have not. What quotes are you talking about? Did you quote me? What happened? Hold on. Oh, shoot. People joined and I didn't even give them the role. Sorry. Ashley, I just gave you a role. And Rora, you're probably gone, but I gave you a role as well. What quotes? What have you quoted me? I'm far from family friendly. Oh, the quotes from you. Yeah. Yeah. You're not far from family friendly, I don't think. Sometimes we just say stuff that kids won't understand and we just keep moving on. Unless it screams like, get in the hole or something like that, in which they probably can guess. Kids don't really think of like dirty jokes and stuff like that on their own most of the time. Like when they first start out, it's usually because someone else has put them up to it. It's a golf stream, so they say that all the time. Yes. I want to play golf with friends, except I don't own the game. Oh, hook onto that, please. Yes, get in there. Get in there. Good man. Well done, Glebe. I'm still here, and thank you. Oh, yeah, no problem. Thank you for jumping into there, too. Oh. Okay, easy. This was never so hard. Last time that we did this, like yesterday, we did really well with this part. And today, I just can't seem to figure it out. I don't know what's wrong with it. That's exactly what it is. Golf with friends is pretty fun. Someone was giving away a free code for it the other day, but I didn't want to ask for it. I felt bad asking for it. So I should have probably done it. I don't know what it is about this part. Yesterday, I launched myself off that exact spot. I hooked onto it, and then I dragged myself over to it. And I can't seem to do the same motion today. I don't know what I'm missing. Maybe I did it just a little bit differently than what I'm thinking. But I should have paused to check the announcement channel again to see if anyone talked about Among Us. Someone took their vote back. It was Zane. Zane said never mind. They took it away. We don't get to play with Zane anymore. So I don't think we're going to do Among Us then today if we didn't have enough people, so that's okay. No worries. But let's see. We're at 2 hours, so I should probably change to a different game soon because, my God, I'm not making any progress in this, and maybe I just need some time away. Sometimes you got to take a break from stuff, you know? More than just a 5-minute piano break. Which I don't really know how long I played that. Probably wasn't even 5 minutes at that point. I hope I did it for long enough to satisfy spending 6,000 points. The 6,000 points, though, are mostly for the part where it's going to, like, freak me out to do it. So I have to, like, fight myself to do it. Good Lord, get up there. I did see it, though, because I did change my channel point stuff today. I always change it right before the... Fuck. We're ending. We're ending this game. We're done with this today. I did change my channel point redemption stuff right before we started. What should I do? We got 2 choices out there, and you guys can help me out with this. I can play Fall Guys for a little bit, and we can check out the new update, or I can go back to Frogger. It's up to you. What do you think you would like to see? I'm quitting off of this, though. Because, oh, it broke. It needs to close. Oh, so sad, considering we already closed it anyway. Desktop audio. I never turned desktop audio back on. My bad. Okay. Well, I'll give you a minute to help me out here. Option 1 or option 2? Fall Guys? Got one for Fall Guys. We can get like 2 or 3 more people to say something. That'll be good. I'll take that. Fall Guys, it will be pretty easy to play, but odds are there have been so many more hackers lately. I don't know how much we'll be able to do that. I see 1 vote for Frog, 1 vote for Fall. We need some people to help break the tie. Two for Fall Guys. Okay. And if you guys have the game and want to play with me, feel free. Which one are you feeling more like playing? I don't know. Frogger actually has an end goal in sight. We've come pretty far on it, and we have new levels to try out, but it's really hard. And Fall Guys is like chilling out. Play something, like maybe a game. But apparently Fall Guys update is very good with the anti-cheaters. Oh, that would be good. Fall Guys is nice just because I want to see what they did with the update for a little bit. So I'll probably get tired of it rapidly fast. But if I'm playing with other people too, I guess I'd be less inclined to. So if I have you friended on Steam, or you want to be friended on Steam to play it with me, you can. I don't mind sitting back if I've died and watching you guys play as well. But I think we'll go with Fall Guys for now. We can do that, because then tomorrow is Breath of the Wild, and Friday was the I don't know what to do stream. So I'll probably just fall onto Frogger for that one, and maybe also a little bit of Fall Guys as well. But we are beating Getting Over It. We are gonna do it. I think I tackled that a little too soon, and I need to figure out. I'll probably practice the first bit again with different mouse sensitivities and pick one that works, and then stick with it before next time. That'll probably be a good idea. But let me pull up the game then. Let me find it. Where the heck did I put Fall Guys? There it is. It's likely going to be too loud, but we're going to try it anyway. Okay, so I'm going to turn desktop audio on and turn it down just a tad. And then let it open. Where's my controller? Oh, it's doing the update right now, too. I didn't even update it yet. It shouldn't take more than a second, though. 18 seconds, approximately. It's moving pretty fast. Woo! But yeah, I don't know. I didn't play much of Fall Guys after the first, initial week. Those crazes seem to die off, which is why I was so surprised that we're still playing Among Us. I really thought that would have died off by now, but I mean, it's really fun. And if you're playing with the right people, it's even more fun. So I'm not too worried about it at this point. I think it's going to continue being a thing. Oh, it's going to be one forever. And ever. And ever. No. When the second game comes out, it'll be better. You still haven't played it, Ashley? But you do have it. Interesting. Well, if you ever want to play with us, feel free. We don't always stream it, of course, but we play it a ton. Mary plays with us a lot too, and she would know. Among Us is fun. I also just enjoy the people too. Yes, I like trying to learn the little subtleties about people and watch them try to lie about, especially when they don't really lie. You know, I don't think most of us lie, so it's hard for us to figure it out, which makes it all the more interesting. I think Among Us just needs to get a few updates here and there and it'll stay relevant. Well, that second game is supposedly on its way, but the way that the developers talked about it, it seems like it's going to be quite a while. They didn't have a whole lot of straight answers to give us, so I'm not too concerned about it, though. I think the first one can stay relevant if they would fix their servers. All they have to do is expand their resources just a little bit. If they expand it just a little bit, they'd be good. But they haven't been able to do that so far, so. Okay, it looks like it's ready to launch. It's going. Open it up. Let us get punished by what's about to come. Oh, there's like a weird... Oh! The anti-cheat thing is aware now. This is cool. Here, let's move over so you can see what I'm looking at. Yeah, this has never popped up before whenever we've played this. Interesting. Neat. But if I'm playing this and I'm not using the mouse anymore, I'm taking my water up here. Onto the bench so I can have it close by. No. If you guys saw the other day in the self-promotion channel, I put up that Burbish was streaming this, so I played with them a little bit. And it was a lot more fun remembering that playing with people is better than just playing alone. Oh god, that's quite loud in my ear. Let me know if this is crazy loud. I know the volume in this game tends to be quite big. But before I do anything, I'm going into the store. What do we got? Topsy. What? I don't think I want that. Hot Rod Flames. Big Bat. Oh, I love this color scheme. Give me this. That's good. Inverted. Oh, I need that, but I don't have crowns. I have 2 days and 13 hours to win. I need to win twice and get that. That's all I've ever wanted. I don't care about the skins. I have so much money, I don't care about them. Volume seems balanced at the moment. Good. Hopefully it stays. I guess we'll find out once I'm in the game. Okay, here we go. Let's see if they fix the loading times at all too, because it was a bit before. It was a bit bad. Oh, I'm fucking with the camera now. I need to fix the lamp because it's It's freaking out. I don't know why it's doing this. I probably just broke the webcam a bit. Yeah, damn it. Good enough. Yeah, it's really weird. I don't know what's up with it right now. Oh god, it did take quite a bit to get into games before though. Hopefully that fixes itself. But what are your guys' plans for the rest of the week? Is it just to survive? We're only 2 days in, but like, it's already 3 o'clock where I am, and most people's days are already almost over. I can't imagine you have that much left to do today, I guess, right? Hopefully. Hopefully you have something fun planned. And if not, something relaxing. I am gonna finish doing my subbing license stuff. And I'm gonna finish trying to look for a new cherry. I need a chair. I don't know why it came out as cherry. Your class starts in 2 hours? What class do you have left? I like when you have those giant gaps in between classes though. It's really, really nice. Is there something new in this level? I don't think there is. 5:30 to 8:30. Oh, 3-hour long classes though are, goodness, not fun. I have to go to work tonight at 6, so that's something to look forward to. Do you look forward to work, Waffles? I don't know how much you enjoy it. I can imagine work can be fun sometimes though. No, that's what I figured. Oh fuck. I remember from the last time that we did this that streaming and looking at chat while playing this game is a bad idea. Absolutely horrible choice. Oh fuck, get up. This is gonna be quite bad. Oh, we're fine. It was easy. Never mind, I lied. I did at my last job, but I got laid off a few months ago. I'm sorry to hear that. Was that just because of all the corona stuff? Oh, I remember this. The game freaks out at 60 FPS. All right, if it's a bit laggy, let me know. I might actually pause the stream and restart it, and do it with 30 FPS. I don't know. Right now it doesn't look too bad, I guess. But I didn't see it while the round was going, so someone let me know. I do have all the video settings down though on purpose to make sure that it doesn't have as many issues. What do we got? Don't give me the maze, please, for God's sake, or tiptoe. I don't like tiptoe. Slime climb. I can deal with slime climb at this point, I think. I was working a contract job at a large medical device manufacturer, but lost it when they cut back for COVID. Yeah, that's unfortunate. And they cut off the people that they have had for like the least amount of time, probably too. That really blows. I'm sorry, dude. But I'm glad you got another job in place of that. Oh god, why is that flashing like that? Okay, I'm trying to watch the other screen to see how laggy it is, because it looks a fair bit. Lime, slime, climb. Good lord. Every time... Oh, they changed the colors of this, did they? Every time that we play Among Us, I change my name to Slime every couple rounds. I feel very slimy. People doing all their shortcuts, and I say, no, I don't want them. Nope. Go, go. Now's the time. Woo. Don't touch me, you dumb horse. We also stay away from anybody with an animal suit on, because those people tend to be the most aggressive. Anybody waiting on the poles here, or how we doing? Yep, cat dude being annoying. Thank you. Someone always goes back to just fuck with people, and I don't know why. Why not just finish it? Whee! Easy. That was pretty good. Oh god, that guy went down hard. Oh, they changed this bit. What? Why would you do this? No, they changed it! Why would they put that there? Why would they put that there? Just to fuck me. Damn. Furry's aggressive, it's more likely than you think. Jesus Christ. It's okay, I'm not too worried about it. But can you guys let me know, how laggy was that? I was just about to type don't die. Yeah. I don't care. It's not a big deal. Slime climb is actually not that hard anymore for me. It's just, I was surprised to see that the balls weren't there. I'm excited to give this update another try tonight. You should. I haven't seen much about it because we've only seen like, excuse me, 2 rounds at this point. But okay. Looked pretty framey to me. This is what I'm gonna do. Can you guys reset your stream real quick? or refresh it in just a second, I'm going to really quickly reset my stream and turn it down to 30 FPS and see if that fixes it, okay? I'll be right back. Just refresh it in about 30 seconds or less. Be right back.